That's the end of our news for this week, and we got some time for a topic, I think.
Yeah? Are you going to roll for one?
Yeah, let's roll for one. Did you spin it like
All
a
right.
weapon and put it in a holster? The sun? That'd be pretty great. Or the Game Boy.
Well,
Right. Let's
what
see.
else do you do when you hit a save point? Spin it like a holster and spit it in the holster.
All right. Alexa, roll a d12. 6. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well,
This is a fun one. You did not miss reviews. No, reviews did not happen this week because we didn't have any.
no.
Yeah, it would
You're
be
only
nice if
allowed
we
to put a
could.
switch in a Japanese bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. So our topic today is a really fun one. The gaming industry's biggest blunders.
All right, not counting what we've talked about so far tonight.
Yeah, let's not talk about what Ubisoft did and what Nintendo's done.
We got to throw Diablo Immortal up there.
Yeah, Diablo Immortal's up there for sure.
That's a huge blunder.
I think we make a top 5 list.
Okay.
I think we make a top 5 list, and I will do it here on the screen so that people can see it.
Okay. So we've got that one. What the heating issues with the 360, Red Ring of Death.
Yeah, I think that's a good one for sure.
Not going back and shoring up the cooling system in that, or not putting the putty on right.
Yeah.
For the chip. That's ridiculous. Trying to think of something with a game. Besides Diablo.
Yeah. I'm going to make this smaller, chat. Don't worry.
Can you just, put a symbol up there for Activision, just all of that?
I mean, do we need to talk about the always online with the Xbox?
Oh my gosh.
So we're agreed that the Red Ring of Death has to be on here, right?
I think so.
Oh, we got another ad? Okay, we got a minute here.
Nice.
We got another ad.
Give me a minute to think.
Put the Red Ring at 5.
Was it the N64 controller?
Yeah.
That was just unwieldy. I don't know if it's
pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a blunder.
Right. I'm trying to think too.
Well,
what about No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky. And I was also thinking about the Fable series.
Yeah, Fable's a good one. Just falls apart.
Yeah. They tried to make the game bigger and made it worse.
I got it. Fallout 76. It's got to be on there, right?
Put it on the list.
So the question is Red Ring of Death or Fallout 76 a bigger blunder?
It's got to be Fallout 76.
I think so, yeah. I'm remembering the bag and everything.
That should have been a give me for that studio.
Yep. All right. What about Final Fantasy 14 1.0?
That was a pretty big blunder, but I think it also helped them out when they went back and fixed it.
I think so too, and I think that's the problem with No Man's Sky as well, right? Is we can say No Man's Sky was a blunder, but they did make it right all these years later.
Yeah, and they got some people hyped up for it, so to speak. Huh. Tabula Rasa by what's his name that made Ultima Online.
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yeah.
He made a space MMO called Tabula Rasa.
Yep.
That was pushed huge, big, and was awful.
Yep. I agree. I think that needs to be on there. It was only up for like 2 years, right? Or even that long?
I don't know if it was that long, but yeah, it wasn't very long. It had a push, a huge push for this game because it had the name recognition behind it.
Yeah,
and it just didn't. Yeah. What you got?
The Kinect.
No, I don't know.
Either that, or I
maybe
would say PlayStation Move. Maybe. Oh, Ballard's a very good pull.
Yeah, that was a pretty big blunder. That was
Yeah.
dumb. That should have been the not be able to explore your ship. Why
Yeah.
else would you have get a ship on Star Trek? I don't
What
know, man. There's
about
so many of them.
Mass Effect 3's ending? They got so bad that a petition got 100,000 signatures to make them change it.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty high up there for me.
There's Rockstar's pulled a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with the definitive series.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I see a world where both Fallout 76 and the Red Ring of Death wind up moving higher on this list.
Possibly. Once we go through it.
I think Diablo Immortal has to be on there, right? Because the whole "don't you guys have phones"?
Yeah. And look, a classic one to the very beginning, the beginning of gaming is the E.T. Atari game. That is a terrible game.
Yep.
Should not have been put out.
That's right.
It is true that thousands of cartridges are buried in the desert. They couldn't sell them.
Dark's so right. Pitchford.
Yeah. That's a blunder. That one will count.
That one's got to be on there, right? I mean, it's between that and his immediate response to his game dying and going like, well, it's because the players didn't understand what they wanted.
If any group of people know what they want, it's gamers.
Yeah. All right. I think right now, Diablo Immortal is at the top.
As a top number one?
Yeah, I think so right now.
Okay.
And then I think we put Randy Pitchford on there at like number 4 and we move Fallout 76 up.
Okay. Yeah.
See, Travis would say, yeah. Yeah, because I think Randy Pitchford, if we would just put him on there, I think we have the whole thing, right? We have the porn drive, we have the money that was supposed to go into Aliens Colonial Marines that instead went into his game. We got it allegedly went into his game. Let me cover myself here.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Space game. Yeah, there's a lot of them, but I feel like the Red Ring was a problem, right? But it didn't stop the Xbox, right? There was the Tifa in the Senate thing. That is true. That is recent.
Yeah.
That wasn't a blunder, though. That was a victory.
I don't know how I feel about the Red Ring of Death, where it should go on the list, but it was a hardware issue.
Yeah.
That caused lots of problems.
Right.
But so many people for the 360 were loyal to that system.
Yeah.
And they had ways, try to get going back up.
Put it in the freezer and
wrap it with a towel, make it overheat again to reset the thing. And how Xbox came out of that is kind of a miracle.
I
that
agree.
should have been a death knell.
Yes.
For an Xbox, for the Xbox.
You want to talk about something that should have been a death knell? What is it called? The Nintendo VR.
Oh God!
Killed
all
people.
the red.
What is that called?
I remember the headset and the red.
The Visual Boy. Is that what's called? The Visual Boy?
Oh my gosh. The little robot thing that can play the second player for you is better than that.
Yeah. No VR.
My gosh.
Not Nintendo Labo, the original one. Because I think Visual Boy is the emulator.
Virtua Boy.
That's it, the Virtual Boy. That's right. The Virtual Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
The Virtual Boy. That's got to be up there.
We got one more we got to talk about here.
Okay.
The Sony PlayStation was originally set out to be an optical drive for Nintendo.
That's right, the Nintendo 64 DD.
Yes, and Nintendo backed out.
Yep.
And
Saying
then-
they didn't need discs.
Yeah, they didn't need get discs, and then the PS2 went on to be the biggest selling console of all time.
Yeah, that's a huge blunder.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think, in my mind, I think we take the red ring off and we put the N64 DD on there.
Okay. PS Online being cut off constantly is a big deal, but
It
I
is.
don't know where that falls. And this, the Sony hack
The hack was
Was
pretty
another-
bad.
were bad, and their handling of it wasn't great.
Yeah. What about the Dark Souls servers being down for 6 months?
Yeah.
I still
Oh.
stand by that Xbox going, hey, you have to be online always with the Xbox One when they first were putting it out. That was a blunder. That we paid for that one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty strong about this list. I feel like
yeah.
maybe the Virtual Boy goes above Diablo Immortal, but Diablo Immortal's pretty dang high up there. Because for me, like the moment where you go, don't you guys have phones? And then somebody goes, is this an elaborate April Fool's joke? And you don't realize as a company that you got
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah. They work a bit.
That's true. That's a very good point. Epic Games not putting a shopping cart for 5 years.
Yes. I don't know. And that the Virtual Boy was a blunder, like some of the other ones we were talking about, as bad. I just think it wasn't executed well.
Yeah. We could always back off of that and go with something else because I think that we got a pretty good one that hasn't really come up, which
Yeah.
is the Wii U's marketing.
Yeah.
Is it a new Wii that does things the Wii can't do, or is it an extra screen you get for your Wii? Nobody knew.
No, they didn't. That was terrible. Terrible. Yeah. So this is a controller with a screen, right? Yes and no.
I just remembered, what's it called? We used to sell it when I worked for Best Buy. It killed that company. It killed them so hard. They invested so much into it. The drawing tablet for consoles.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember who made that. For a second, I thought you were talking about the Steam Deck.
Steam Deck's a very good one. I also thought about the Ouya.
Oh,
The Ouya that just went out and died.
yeah. Ugh.
Oh,
Man.
what was this thing? U-Draw. It was the U-Draw tablet. That killed that company. THQ. That was the company. It killed them. They put all their money into that and died.
NFTs. I would be definitely for that.
Yeah, NFTs should probably go up there. NFTs should
one.
probably go up there.
The dumb thing. Golly.
All right. I agree with what you're saying. I think the Virtual Boy is not as big a blunder because it did work. It just didn't work the way they wanted it to.
No.
I think we move everything up and either put at number 5 NFTs or Cyberpunk.
Let's go to Cyberpunk because that's directly on the game.
Yeah.
That's directly on them.
Yeah, I do think Fallout 76 deserves a number 2 spot.
Okay, it's so bad.
Randy Pitchford, I think, has earned number 3.
He might remember one.
Yeah, look, there could be a case made, all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then Cyberpunk 77. Man, Randy Pitchford just,
Yeah.
again, if anybody's like, well, he's going to sue you for libel, it's like, I'm just talking about what he's publicly admitted to doing. I'm not
Yes.
saying anything else but what he's publicly admitted to doing. And the things he's publicly admitted to doing are terrible.
Well, I did say we could just put Activision on the list.
That's true. That's
And
true.
not.
Well,
don't have to
Pitchford
get
broke off to Gearbox. That's the thing. He made his own
Yeah.
thing, and then ugh. Coding too. Look, if we just really want to dig into it, we could replace Pitchford with like game journalist just human, I guess. Because like I'm thinking about all of the different people over the years that have been revealed to have like, hey, I was a big person in this game, and also I'm a terrible human being that did terrible things to fans.
All right.
You know?
Oi.
Yeah, can we just put gaming CEOs instead of Randy Pitchford?
Yes, yes. I
Because
think that'd be fair.
we got so many there.
Oh man, bad,
I'm gonna
bad
put
one.
the CEOs with like all caps because you know the ones.
Yeah, you know the ones that cause their stock price of the
Yeah,
company to plummet.
the ones who buy out Visceral to be able to make more Dead Space and then kill the studio and then have another studio make a Dead Space game later.
Yeah, that's
The
not a dead.
CEOs.
All right, so we got a pretty good list. I
Yeah,
think.
I think that's a pretty good of the industry's biggest blunders. I would just call out real quick early E3s. There were a couple E3, especially like 2013 E3, that is horrible and incorrigible in many ways. Just guy comes out on stage and goes, "Attack the weak point for massive damage," and everybody just assumes that's how that should be run.
2v1, cause 3, cause 1, 2, and
I think
okay.
that's what makes 1 and 2 stand out, though, is that they're so bad they go beyond the CEO
Yeah.
because it's on every part of this company at that point.
They're
Yeah.
terrible.
All right, I think that's a pretty good list. We did it.
3, cause 3 caused 1, 2, and 5. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll throw it over to Rungren's corner.